How we doing? Today we are going to be playing a game called r/niceguys versus r/nicegirls. Who is worse and why? So kick back, enjoy, get out some popcorn. We're going to go over some messages today. I wish these guys would just date each other and take themselves out of the dating pool, but they're a bunch of narcissists that want what they cannot have. So we're going to read these things and try to determine who is worse. Let's go. I am getting sick, so you won't be seeing my gorgeous face and locks today. I look like shit. But today, we open with Dear Young Man. Women chase those who don't chase them and love those who don't care for them. They will abandon the good guys and go all out for those bad boys who barely have any serious intentions towards them aside from playing fun with them. After they have been used, reused, overused, damaged, shattered, battered, broken, destroyed, acquired lots of body count, have taken more abortion pills than a balanced diet, and have been dumped by the bad boys, they will now want to fall back to the good guys. The only time the good guys become their spec is when the bad boys are no longer interested and reject them. When she's fresh, ripe, beautiful, less damaged, and innocent, she will reject the good guy. The only time the good guy becomes an option is when she's now a single mom with a factory of babies. The only time she needs a real man is when all hope is lost. That moment when she's tired of playing bed-to-bed midfield, playing around, taking abortion pills, sucking community cocks, jumping from one hotel to the other. Now age is catching up with her and she needs to retire. The good guys take the leftovers while the bad boys eat her fresh. Now, if you had to post this, I'm going to come to the conclusion that you're probably not a good guy. Let me tell you something. As somebody who's kind of hard to categorize, as somebody who got straight A's in school while snorting perks, women don't like bad boys, okay? Women like attractive guys that actually don't act like this. Like, sure, there are women out there that will turn down dudes to go after a douchebag, but the dude that they're turning down isn't a quote-unquote nice guy. You are not a real man if you're posting shit like this. You're a fucking loser that can't get laid, and you're just blaming all women, making outrageous claims for it. But what's interesting to me is if you go to the r/nicegirls Reddit, it is like they're the same person. Basically, nice guys and nice girls are the same person. They want to date outside their league. They think like this guy here. Tell me that this guy doesn't think he is God's fucking servant to women. Like, he just thinks that any woman would be lucky as fuck to have his attention. That's how he thinks of women, and that's horrible. And but the r/nicegirls Reddit is exactly the same. They want what they can't have. They're unwilling to settle what they can get. And then they blame the entire fucking gender for not being able to get laid, basically. Let's continue on. Oh, God. First experience with dating app. Dehumanizing, but educating. I'm going to be honest and get absolutely eaten alive by you women for this. I am very uncomfortable on this app. Then get off of it, dipshit. I had no idea just how many early 20s single mothers there are out there. What you saying? I'm an early 20s single dad. What you saying? That we're all used up goods because we have kids? Huh? It's fucking cool if a guy sleeps with a lot of women, but if a girl sleeps with guys, oh man. You opened up a can of worms there. What do you expect? Do you really expect to find a girl in her late 20s that hasn't slept with a dude? Get the fuck over yourself. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with having sex. I feel like I'm just sifting through leftovers. I know I'll probably get attacked for saying that, but seriously, 80% plus. He's got it down to a science. He's done the math. of the women that appear on my screen are nearly 20s, single, and have kids. I'm in my mid-20s. I know that I can be filtered out, but still, I did not expect there to be so many. Props to the mothers for having their kids and raising them. I'm not judging them for that, and I am very pro-life. But where are the family values? How can so many women be that bad at picking men, and how can there be so many terrible fathers? Okay. So, after dealing with becoming a single dad, I've came to a realization that yes, there's terrible dads out there, but the way that the judicial system works is you can be the worst mom in the world and be the most caring father in the world, and they will side with the mom every time. You basically have to be able to prove that the mom is just unsafe and the biggest piece of shit. And even then, if you can prove that, it still is impossible to get sole custody. The only way you get custody as a man is from the woman basically just not caring, right? Anyway, different fucking rant there. Regardless of what anyone says, that's how it works. Women pick because we men are expected to make the first move. And you know what? First of all, shut the fuck up. Look, every woman I've dated has made the first move. I'm the type of guy that you could bend over in front of me and I still wouldn't take the fucking hit. Literally I have never hit on a woman in my entire life. Never. Women have always came to me, believe it or not. So if you were worth a shit, maybe women would come to you, my guy. Maybe don't wind up in everybody's inbox fucking, hey, you're ugly anyway, bye. Women pick because we men are expected to make the first move. I'm just dumbfounded by the amount of relationships that end with a child and separation of the parents. If I had a kid with a woman, I'd do everything in my power to make things work out. Yeah, well, that's not always the best option, my man. I did that with my ex-abusive wife for years, and look at how that turned out. It honestly would have just been better for me and my kid if we would have just split. That's what your dumbass doesn't realize. Apparently, you don't have a kid and have no idea how that fucking works. You don't make something work with somebody just because you have a kid and then end up raising the kid to be around two parents that are the exact opposite representation of what a relationship looks like. But whatever. I get what you're trying to say, that you would make it work with the kid. And I found out the hard way that is not always the best option. But I was, right on the money when I said you don't have a kid, obviously, because you're talking about shit that you don't understand. And then reading some of the bios get me weak, honestly. I'm a free spirit, but introverted. Oh, Jules already being called out here. Oh, and I have 2 children that are my world. I'm sorry to say this, and I know that not all men feel the same, but most probably do. We don't. As a guy that's worked hard my whole life to be healthy and find success, the last thing I'm going to do is raise another man's child because you wasted your time getting busy while you were younger. And I know that most single mothers aren't going to expect much from a stepfather because my parents divorced when I was 5. So, you just kind of contradicted your entire fucking argument. Apparently your mom's a whore based on your description of women here. I've lived this scenario. It's just sad because there are women that I've found interesting and then get hit with I have kids, and it's just an instant deal breaker for me because I'm picky and I want to meet someone with similar values and successes. And women, anytime I say hey to you, just know that I am blessing you with my presence. And for you to turn me down, a nice guy, well, what? How could you? I blessed you with existing and showing interest in you, just like the 17 other guys that did so today. And by refusing to be with me, that means you're a slut that only wants bad boys. Maybe they just don't want tiny-dicked, insecure men like you that have a problem with them having children. It's kind of hard to find a woman in her 20s without a child, yes, because most people have kids by their late 20s. What the fuck are you talking about? Most people don't want to become parents by the time they're 40 and have to raise that kid until they're 60. I mean, Jesus Christ. The fact that you want a smart, hot woman that's never slept with a guy at the age of 25, no kids, Net, like, go fucking talk to your AI girlfriend and get the fuck off Reddit. And where was I? As a guy that works hard, blah, blah, blah. And I know that most single mothers aren't going to expect much from a stepfather because my parents divorced when I was 5. I already read that bullshit. I don't really know the point I'm trying to make with all of this, but I was shocked when I first started using the app. Oh, and side note, again, you can get off the fucking app. I don't think the best thing for dating is getting on Tinder apps. I mean, dude, dating, in my experience, has always, it just happens. It just happens. My high school sweetheart just bumped into each other. Just random. Life made it happen, and it was beautiful. It's beautiful that way. It is very rare that fucking swiping right on somebody is going to end up in a very successful relationship. It's just desperate, right? And if you're dating out of desperateness, that means you're not content with your being alone. And if you're not content with being alone, then you're never going to be able to make a relationship work, right? That's something I had to find out the hard way. So I'm giving you some solid advice here. Oh, and side note, nose rings, I'm sure most of guys agree with me. Hard pass every time. I don't agree with you. I think nose rings are hot as fuck. But I'm glad that you let me know right there that you think your opinion of all women and nose rings is the opinion of all women. You fucking ape. Hard pass. I bet they're very worried about your hard pass, my guy. Too tacky and becoming basic ASL for women that are trying too hard to be unique or express themselves. Not judging, but I am. Just trying to do you a service because I've talked to a lot of guys about this and the general consensus is that it's not attractive. Good thing that they didn't pierce their nose with you in mind, you fucking dumbass. That's all. Let the Redditor hate and downvotes commence. Yeah, you're such a real one. You're such a warrior of truth, doing all of us men a favor. Look, women, when they dye their hair, when they pierce their ears, they're not doing it for you. When I cut my hair, I'm cutting my hair because I'm cutting it because to the way that I like it. Not for a woman to like, or a woman is not piercing her nose with your dumbass Redditor fucking fedora tipped hat bearded neck living in your mom's basement ass. She doesn't care about your opinion, okay? She gets her nose pierced because she wants to pierce her nose. Who gives a fuck if you like it or not? I can't believe this is the world we live in. Nice guys finished last. I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Mr. Nice Guy. Nobody in the history of ever has said I'm a nice guy and been a nice guy. Shut the fuck up. And the old saying goes, nice guys finish last. No, y'all usually finish in half a second. What? Women state what they want. Are they lying? Simply denying? Denying the fact that nice guys aren't what they want? They say we're like a brother, a great friend. They don't want to ruin it. Is that the truth? It doesn't matter. I'm a nice guy. You can't blame a guy for trying. He felt something while holding you, while listening to your crying. He's there when you need a friend, when you need a shoulder, when you need a lover. Women toy and play with us. Nice guys have it hard. We get mistreated. Our hearts you'll shred as a little more of a nice guy is dead. Why can't you be honest, rather than lay this hurt upon us? To give us hope than make us choke. I'm sorry for you, that it was all a joke. To be there in your time of need, no, to be there in your time of greed. You'll need for affection and dedication. It's such a lovely vacation for you. But no matter how much of me dies, or how hard the boy tries, he can't help but be a nice guy. To be there when you need it. The story is no longer boy meets girl, boy meets girl, boy likes girl, girl likes boy. The story goes, boy meets girl, girl has a new toy. But no matter how much I hurt from your greed for things, I'll always be there, and so will he. There's no stopping this, no matter how hard I wish, to not have to feel, to not have to care, for the hurt to not be there, to not have I just hope maybe now you'll realize why these nice guys are so rare. The rest can't cope with these games. With the heartache, Mr. Nice Guy is what you take. So when you get hurt from some jerk, when you run to Mr. Nice Guy, do you ever wonder if that jerk was just hurt, maybe toyed with or lied to? Maybe he used to be Mr. Nice Guy too. Nice guys finish last. If you don't believe me, just ask. I'm 33 years of living proof that nice guys finish last. Wow. Wow. Can we just give this guy a round of applause? Because I think this poem is going to single-handedly make every woman in the world feel sorry for you and now drop their underwear and want to fuck you. Jesus Christ, you sorry fucking... This is what a pile of no fucking self-confidence, insecurities, and blaming everybody but yourself looks like. First of all, you're not a nice guy. I've already said it. If you have to call yourself a nice guy, you're probably not one. Second, you living 33 years without being able to get a woman because you're constantly feeling sorry for yourself like you blessed a woman with your existence is not proof that nice guys finish last. It's proof that guys with no confidence that feel sorry for themselves because they can't get laid, that fucking sit here and try to force themselves into women's lives, doesn't work. Continue feeling sorry for yourself. Nice poem, by the way. I bet you popped a few addies before writing that, you fucking idiot. God damn, what a poem. I hope I read that well. Anyway, toxic habits that secretly destroy your confidence. A lot of men learn way too late. Trying to please a woman, open thread, women, ugly dudes who are silly and have confidence, attractive men who are shy. Brother, there is a difference between being shy and, I don't get the, feeling that you guys on here are shy. I get the feeling that you're entitled and that you're literally in your brain think that you are owed a woman. And that isn't how life works, man. Get content at being single and then everything will fall into place. You ugly fuck. Oh yeah, and stop trying to date out of your fucking lane. If you're ugly and you know it, stop going after a 10. It ain't gonna happen. Is that mean to say? Sure, but it's the fucking truth. And I'm going to show you in just a second that r/nice girls do the same thing. You want what you can't have, so then you get mad at a whole gender for it. Oh God, another poem. Dark truth about female nature when women will always value looks over being a good person. Okay, glad we can't spell. Can anybody spell? Does anybody know how to properly fucking punctuate in this place? Persephone. Pipe down. All right, most men can't accept the painful dark truth about female nature. All right, already read that. Society has brainwashed. Oh God, you know the post is going to be good when it leads with the word society. The Joker. He's having a Joker moment. Society has brainwashed men for decades into thinking women want someone who's a good human being. If that was the case, there are plenty short, ugly, broke men who are great human beings. I'm a short, good-looking broke man, but whatever. They are humble, respectful, selfless, kind-hearted, polite, caring, and protective. And guess what? These men will all die alone. The sooner you realize what women say and what they do are complete opposites, the better life will be for you. Let go of the myth that women fall in love with someone who does things for them. While you are doing everything for her and buying flowers, she is fantasizing about the tall, dark Chad who doesn't give a fuck about her. What do you mean by dark Chad? Is that a racial insult right there, or do you mean like dark as in like emo, like listens to metal? Because I can promise you most women aren't into guys that listen to metal. Women fall in love with Chads who are good looking. Yes, looks are more important than anything, even money. Contrary to popular opinion, I don't think women are gold diggers when it comes to attraction. Pfft. Boy, there are some women out there that'll beg to differ. The reason they love money is because it gives them security, but money can't buy genuine burning desire. Oh, you would be surprised. Why do you think Bill Belichick has a 19-year-old girlfriend? Why do you think Leonardo refuses to date a girl over 20? She will always get wet looking at the tall Chad over the short, rich nerd. They all will say that they all will say they want an equal, but in every dating app or matrimonial sites you will see deep down they all want a superior. See, the problem is that you're looking through women on fucking dating apps. Dating apps are designed to be shallow. Do you not understand that? That's you literally look at a person, say, yep, they're fuckable, swipe right. That's what a fucking dating app is, and that goes for guys and girls. Dating apps are designed to be shallow. That's the dating apps problem, okay? Not women. Not every woman cares. Like, attractiveness is important. You're sitting here acting as if people are supposed to date people they're not attracted to. Explain to me how you're supposed to have sexual relations with someone that you're not fucking attracted to, dude. Yes, there is always a level of attraction involved when it comes to dating. But dude, that doesn't mean that women only want hot guys. But it's okay for you to only want hot women? I don't get it. So you're an ugly guy that only wants a hot woman, can't get one because the women that you want are way out of your fucking league, and then you blame all women for that. Stay in your lane. That's my advice. Bro, if you're a 6, date a 6. Have you ever seen, what's that movie? She's Out of My League. This may be a very, very shallow way of putting it, and I might get shit for this, but there's a quote in that movie that's like, you can never date 2 points up. And the whole movie is about disproving that, right? Because the guy that gets with this smoking hot girl is like, you know, kind of ugly, and the whole movie is, you know, revolved around how that quote is wrong. But it kind of isn't. Like, if you are an ugly ass dude, I'm sorry. You either need to be funny, have a nice personality, or you will never get a woman that is better looking than you. Like, you don't have to be good looking to get a good looking woman. You can be funny and have a good personality and still get a good looking woman. Or have a big dick. That works too. But you're acting like if you're ugly, it's just impossible to get women, and women are just these shallow creatures. Meanwhile, you're over here literally refusing to get with a woman that isn't fucking hot. So what does that say about you? God damn. They all say that they want an equal, but in every dating app, I already read that, even the average and ugly women want good-looking men. That's why all women love reading 50 Shades of Grey. Exactly. Thank you for proving my point, but flipped. You, an ugly male, want a good-looking woman. Thank you for proving my fucking point. Even the average and ugly women want good-looking men. Flip it. Flip it, you dumb motherfucker. Like, this is exactly what you're guilty of. An average and ugly man wants good-looking women. So you're mad that you can't get them and then shit on all women. And then average and ugly women want good-looking dudes. And then they shit on all men when they can't get them. I'm about to show you r/nice girls, and let me tell you, if r/nice girls and r/nice guys would just date each other, like, like, I don't get it. They refuse to date one another, but they're the same person, and they want what they can't have, so they hate an entire fucking gender for it. It's insane. But I just think it's funny that this guy describes himself here. But it's okay if you're a man that's ugly and average and wants good-looking women. That's fine. You're allowed to bitch about being rejected. But if an ugly woman wants a good-looking guy, well, that sucks for her. That's why all women love reading 50 Shades of Grey. They fantasize about that dominant beast while here men are being the nice boy. Brother, your spelling ain't doing you much of a fucking favor. The brain power here. They fantasize about that dominant beast while here men are being the nice boy. God damn, that sentence just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, you know, some women like dominant dudes, not fucking pussies that are afraid to, you know, stand up. Like, I see what you're trying to say, that women want to be dominated, but at the same time, if you're dominant, that it goes too far. Like, you're an idiot. You're trying to blame everybody but your fucking self at the end of the day. And if a woman wants to be dominated, believe me, you'll get to know that if you ever land her. But being dominant doesn't mean being sexually intrusive or sexually harassing and constantly fucking hitting. That's not what dominant means. That doesn't mean catcalling every woman you see. Anyway, the problem here is not that women are like this, because you can't blame human beings for acting on their biology. Even though it sucks that being a good person has no meaning. Yeah, you seem like you're a really great individual. I bet you wrote this post while buying fucking G Fuel from your daddy's allowance money, you great person, you. Even though it sucks that being a good person has no meaning, but it's not like women are intentionally doing it. The problem is men not being able to accept this uncomfortable truth. Accept it, no matter how good you are. You will never get that genuine burning desire that a 6 feet guy will get without any effort. Well, my man, I am living proof that that is incorrect. It's called confidence, okay? Just have a little bit of fucking confidence. I am 5'5", and let me tell you, I have dated some pretty good looking women who were also very fucking smart. And it just takes, I don't know, not being a piece of shit. Imagine that. Imagine that. It takes being funny, having a decent personality. Am I a decent looking guy? Yes, that does come to play. But how are you going to blame a woman for dating somebody that they're sexually attracted to? Like, what do you expect? A woman to get with you when they have no feelings of attraction there? How do you expect that to work? But then at the same time, you're not willing to get with a woman that you're not attracted to. Do you see the hypocrisy in this dumbass fucking book that you wrote? God damn, you're stupid. Good luck with that. So what do I do if a girl I like told me she sent booty pics to somebody she's talking to and I didn't get said booty pics? So before I even read the rest, I'm going to say, stop liking that girl and go after somebody else. Like, if a girl isn't showing interest in you, that doesn't mean stay her friend for years to come, just hoping that maybe one day she'll be into you, you desperate fucking loser. Move on. Stop thinking that you are God's gift to women. And, oh my God, dude. First off, what the fudge? Second off, what that's a major oof. No, what's a major oof is thinking you had a chance in the fucking first place. That's what I said. That's what I felt. Well, maybe first off, because you guys are friends, ask why she even did it. Because, like, that's just a weird thing to do. What, send somebody that you like booty pics? If it's a weird thing to do unless you're the one getting them. Okay, that logic checks out. I feel so down now that I know she's talking to another guy. Do you? Have you expressed interest in her? Have you done anything in any fucking way to show that you like her? Like, does it matter what the fuck she's doing? You don't own her. Shut the fuck up. Well, maybe first, she said it was normal, but I don't know. I'm just sad that I've been indirectly friend-zoned again. Be right back, walking between buildings. Sorry about that. Anyway, shoot. Is there any hope for another girl? Question mark. I don't want another. Are these people fucking 12? Grow the fuck up. Like, alright, like, you're breaking my brain. If you don't know how to properly write a sentence, dating is probably the last thing you should be concerned about. Like, Jesus Christ, whatever happened to independence? I don't want another girl, I want her. That is a scary sentence right there, ladies and gentlemen. That right there is a very scary way to look at things. I don't want another girl. I want her. And if I can't have her, nobody can. You fucking idiot. She's perfect in every way. I can't let her go. She teaches me the Sonic lore. Yep, he's 12. I can't let it go that easily. Oh, I see. In that case, only thing you can do is wait it out. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Be her friend for 5 years and fool her into thinking that you actually want to be her friend. That way, when she doesn't sleep with you in 5 years, you can come out and say, hey, this whole time I was friends hoping you would put out, and then hurt her feelings because she actually thought she had a friend when really you were just a pig the whole time. That seems like a good solution. There's only one way I can possibly see this playing out. It's I thought this other boy was what I wanted, but in the end, the one I truly wanted was the boy I had by my side this whole time. Dude, life ain't a fucking fairy tale goddamn Hallmark movie. That is not how it's gonna go. Kinda like any name's a movie. Oh my fucking darman. I mean, Tega had... I don't care. I don't care. But it's got to be close if he's getting nudes. In all honesty, best advice I can give is to accept the boundaries she set to bring your friend to being your friend. Continuing to attempt at pursuing a romantic relationship could end up damaging your friendship. And I assume you'd rather have friendship than nothing at all, right? That's actually, pretty solid advice. I would say if you have feelings in this woman and she doesn't have feelings back, probably cut things off because that means you're literally friends with her just hoping that one day she'll love you, and if she doesn't, there is no way this friendship will end well. I want to love her blank, but that clearly isn't an option if she wants to stay friends. It's either friends or nothing. Liberty or death, my friend. So, you'll only accept being her boyfriend or just being nothing to her? I don't know. I haven't thought of failure as an option yet. Well, you should start thinking about that, my guy. Because I have a fucking feeling that you seem to fail in everything that you do. That's a little messed up, not gonna lie. Good. I'm glad this guy's calling him the fuck out. What's messed up about being determined to be with someone you love? What the fuck? What's messed up about being determined to be with someone you love? Well, let me tell you what's messed up about that. If someone doesn't love you back, that means move the fuck on. You sound like a fucking stalker/murderer right now. I just haven't thought of failure yet, because if I do, then I'll lose all confidence completely and have no chance at all. Brother, I have a fucking feeling that you don't have confidence in the first place, or we wouldn't be having this conversation. There's how many women in the world? And because this girl likes Sonic, you think she's the one and only? Look, I get when you're at ages like 15 to 18, right? Which apparently this guy's gotta be, I hope. God help him if he's in his 20s. I get how emotional you are in those teen years, and that you think that the person that you're in love with is like, well, like, no, I can't even relate because I'm talking about someone I actually dated. He's just talking about someone failure. Just a fucking loser. The entire message of Doki Doki Literature Club, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be. The entire point is that you can't force someone to love you. Good advice. This girl has essentially said that she loves someone else, not you. However, you seem like you haven't given up and won't accept the fact that you two can just stay friends. It's like you're trying to force yourself into a situation where she has to say either yes or no to you. I'm saying you don't have to go through with that. Just accept that this won't work out and just stay friends and act like it never happened. Heck, why not support her in the relationship she wants to be in so she's still happy that way? Genuine good advice. Honestly, my advice would be stop being friends with her because you're not friends with her because you want to be friends with her. You're friends with her hoping to get a titty at the end of your friendship. And that's not being a true friend. So that's what my advice would be pick a different fucking woman and stop being a goddamn stalker. But this guy's actually giving you decent advice. I don't want to give up yet, though. Well, it doesn't really sound like it's up to you. Some things just aren't meant to be. If you keep going down this path, You'll end up like pre-act 4 Monica. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Y'all become so obsessed with this girl that you'll start doing whatever it takes to be with her. Don't do that, please. God damn it, I'm having trouble breathing. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm not feeling very good, and the first thing that starts going is my lungs. So just reading a long sentence is really making it really hard for me to breathe. I'm not going to fucking kill people and rewrite reality. I'm just going to be there for her the whole way for her if she ends up loving me too. I just don't have the mental strength to go through another catastrophe with love again. I can't tell her I like her because then I'll just spiral again. But if I don't say anything, it might end up better. Then don't say anything. I wasn't going to. She clearly likes another boy. Just be there for her. I'm jealous of this house. I don't care anymore. You're a fucking loser. If a girl isn't into you, she doesn't owe you. What is up with guys thinking that women owe them something? Like the guy that posted about the nose ring. Actually, all of us guys can agree that we don't find that attractive. Well, good. She didn't fucking pierce it for you, you dumb asshole. Your opinion about this woman's body doesn't matter more than this woman's opinion on her body. Do you understand that? Do you understand how crazy you fucking sound when you think that your opinion about someone's body matters more than theirs? You're a fucking loser. That's sure is nice guy behavior. Us good guys just can't catch a break. Why dating is hard for guys. Top 10% of men attracted, tall, rich, drive a luxury car. Let me tell you, I'm short as fuck. I have had no problem pulling some attractive women, okay? Look, I am not one of those. I am not a kiss and tell guy. I'm not going to sit here and brag about my sex life or anything like that. But what I will say is that I could never have sex again for the rest of my life. And I would be content. I would be content, honestly. I've had some fun. I've created some great memories. And I've done that as a 5'5" male. So get out of here with the I'm short and can't catch a girl shit. I have dated plenty of women that are taller than me. Not every woman gives a fuck about height. And just a word of advice, 6 inches on a short guy looks way better than 6 inches on a 6 foot tall guy. But whatever. Average guy, 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 average guy. I don't get this graph. Why dating is so hard for guys. So all the girls are going after the top 10% and only one girl wants the average guy. You really have this shallow fucking perception of women, dude. Like, no, not all women just want an attractive, tall, rich guy. But whatever. I'm too nice, too polite. We women dig this. No, you don't. At least not all, probably not even most. I had lots of women tell me that I'm too nice, too polite, too humble, and calm, and not aggressive and demanding enough. Hey, brother, you want to know what people that are too nice and too polite don't do? Sit here and talk about how nice and polite they are. The stereotype that women like bad boys is true. Well, your first phrase is none of the stuff you're describing yourself with, so maybe there are other issues at play. Exactly. If you have to sit here and call yourself a nice person, that's not a label that you get to give to yourself. Like calling yourself a good person or calling yourself cool. That isn't something that you get to give yourself. If you call yourself a nice guy, you're probably not one. If you have to sit here and brag about how you're too nice, you're probably not very fucking nice. Yeah, let's go to r/nicegirls, shall we? Because, you're in for a treat here. I'm not trying to make this video an hour long, and my lungs really are getting fucked. Right now, I can barely breathe, but, okay. r/nicegirls. Let's roll. Let's see how they act compared to nice guys. So, what does that mean? I owe her money and I'm still craving. I'll make it worth your while if you can send me like $30 for Uber to work and vape. You can't be serious right now. I'll take a picture. You like? No, am not. Okay, good. Great picture. Tongue out. Great. Just, you're awesome. Yeah, I'll send you $30 so you don't have to work today. That's great. You being a woman automatically means I should send you money. I was enjoying talking to you until you started that OnlyFans stuff with me. Bro, I'm not. What about this says OnlyFans? Bro, I'm not. I can send you pics. I passed out, my homegirl came over, and I didn't answer. I'm pissed off. Is this even Emma? What the fuck? I don't care who you even are. Send me money. You don't know me. This is more Emma than you can take. There's your nice girl, everybody. Fucking send me money because I cannot work. I am just attractive enough to fool some guys into thinking that you'll send me money, but not attractive enough that my OnlyFans took off. Is this what we have come to? All right, let's see. How cute. What a baby. Hey, flowers, a date, or Venmo? Huh? I'm on here looking for dates, not to pay for hookups. We're not hooking up. That's for my time. Okay, he never said you would. That's crazy. To believe people have to pay to spend time with you is bonkers. Which he's right. And then she hearts that. What level is your confidence at to believe that? Good response. I know how good I am, but best to you. Bye, honey. Keep being that delusional. You too, baby. See, so r/nice guys and r/nice girls are these fucking idiot bimbos that are average looking, that reject the people that come to them because they think that they will get better and that they deserve better, right? She already said it. I know how good I am. I'm going to get that Chad that's a 10. No, you're not. You never will. So stop fucking pretending and just be nice to the guy that's reaching out to you and not being weird about it. Jesus fucking Christ. Stop being so goddamn full of yourself and acting like somebody literally needs to pay to hang out with you, you fucking dumbass. Should be the other way around. You should be paying to hang out with me. JK, what are some of your interests? Hey, love, how are you? This is a question for you. 1, do you believe in 50-50? 2, are you a provider type of man for your woman, even though she have a job? Has. Explain, why do you believe in the 50-50? 4, are you faithful to one woman? 5, why are you single? 6, are you looking to date and get to know a woman? Or are you not looking for anything serious? Okay, first of all, you send me this thing of questions, I'm done talking to you, and if you can't spell, I'm done talking to you. If you believe it's hard, if you believe it's a hard question and you don't want to answer, please unmatch me. If I don't like the answers you're giving me, I will still unmatch you. Hugs and kisses. Great. So what you gotta do is you gotta pass this girl's test that's poorly written and confusingly worded. And if you pass this girl's test, then maybe she'll bless you with her time. See, do you see what the r/nice girls and r/nice guys have in common? They think that their existence on this earth is a blessing to the person that they're talking to. When in reality, you should just be thankful that anybody fucking is giving you the time of day because you're a 6 at best. Is that mean to say? I don't care. One moment, I'm gonna need to run this all by my attorney. That's a fucking badass response. That's funny. How do people seem normal at first and then this? All right. Hey, I had fun last week. Would you want to meet up at Samson's or something tomorrow? It was pretty fun, but I need to be honest. I sensed some strange aura about you when we met. You seem cool and everything. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't think we're compatible. Neither do I. You misspell like crazy and you don't know how to fucking punctuate and it drives me fucking nuts. Yes, that's being nitpicky, but Jesus Christ, I want a woman that knows how to actually fucking speak. I really do appreciate the honesty, especially after some of the experiences I've had, but I'll be honest, strange aura is pretty vague. Could you elaborate a bit, just so I can know what to work on? Fair response. So far, we're communicating like human beings. I like it. She's being honest, saying that she doesn't like what he gave off. He's saying, hey, can you explain to me how I was weird? I'm genuinely curious so I can work on that. Decent interaction so far. I just don't think we're compatible, is all, especially with our morals. I'm an extreme advocate for freedom and rights for everyone. Yeah, okay, anytime that comes out of somebody's mouth, just know that that means that they're an extreme advocate for their freedom and not anybody else's. The biggest patriots of this country, the biggest, oh, I like freedom of this country are the same people that like telling people what to fucking do. So this is an instant turnoff to me. Advocate for freedom, yeah, my ass. Advocate for your freedom, not anybody else's. And rights for everyone. But I just don't get that vibe from you, and I want to avoid another potentially toxic, controlling relationship. So, I can tell just by this fucking paragraph that if anybody's toxic and controlling in a relationship, it's probably you. Because you have this very idea of what you expect out of a person. I bet every person that's dated you, you have made change their identity into being what you want them to be. You toxic, controlling freak. Like, I love that you showed me your guitar and played a few songs and showed me your playlist. But the things I notice is the lack of diversity in it. And what was all white men, which you may not think is bad, but it speaks volumes to me about you as a person. So because let me try to wrap my head around this dumbass statement right here. Like, I love that you, first of all, it's hard to read. I almost had a stroke reading this. Like, I love that you showed me your guitar and played a few songs and showed me your playlist. So he played a few songs on guitar and played her a playlist. But the things I noticed is the lack of diversity in it. It was all white men. So you're telling me that because this guy played music, so if you hop in my car and I play Slipknot, Bullet for My Valentine, and Chevelle, which is all white men, that shows you that I'm racist and I have no diversity, which speaks volumes about you. No, I think that speaks volumes about you that you pretend to care about racism and misogyny while actively making it a joke out of it and weaponizing it. Literally hurting the very fucking thing that you claim to stand for, you dipshit. Like I said, I called it right here with the advocate for freedom. No, you're not. You're an advocate for anything that you fucking agree with. Like, you're stupid. Oh, you don't listen to rap? Man, no artist on your playlist was black? Wow, I'm out of here. That's not controlling, you dumb bitch. Show me the playlist, blah, blah, blah. Wow. You're serious? So that's the strange aura. All right. Keep in mind that this woman said, I sensed some strange aura about you when we met. All right, so wording it like that makes the guy sound like rapey, right? Like that's like a serious thing to put out there. It makes the guy sound creepy and weird. And that strange aura is that all the music he played was white guys. But hey, she wants to avoid a toxic, controlling relationship because, you know, I'm sure this bimbo isn't toxic and controlling. You don't play the music she likes? Well, you're a racist. That's not controlling and toxic. I fucking hate this. I would rather you be an all-out racist bigot than fucking pretend to care about these social injustices just to make yourself look like a good person when you actively make them worse. Because that's what you're doing. You're making it harder for people that deal with oppression to actually fucking speak up. You're a joke. You don't care about actual social issues. And you actively contribute to them. And you're probably going to die alone. And I find a little bit of solace in that. Alright, good luck. Find somebody with a mindset like that. Good luck finding somebody with a mindset like that. Alright, so he has a pretty good response. Wow, you're serious? Alright. I would go in on her, but he just, you know, fine, whatever, bitch, bye. Now, so she was the one that showed she wasn't interested, right? Let's see your response. All right, you don't have to be an asshole about it. I was as nice and passive as possible explaining that to you. Point proven, too. You and every other guy can't take simple constructive criticism because it hurts your immature little egos. Yeah, it seems like your ego isn't hurt by being rejected by a guy right now. He actually took your criticism here and didn't argue with it or anything, just said bye. But your dumb fucking ass that keeps trying to date out of your league is that this dude isn't good enough for you, so you got your little feelings hurt that he went ahead and moved on, and now that hurt your little ego, and you're trying to play it off like it's him. God, this is like such an r/nice guy move. I know it's no big deal to you, but outside of your cocoon, people struggle every day, and you clearly could care less. Yeah, and I doubt you're one of them, Miss I survived off daddy's allowance money, because that's the only way you've gotten into this mindset. I wonder what the guy who schedules your gigs would say if he knew he plays a racist asshole to play at his venue. There it is. You're racist because you listen to artists that are white. Way to spit on racism and people that actually deal with racism everywhere. You're a fucking cunt, and I have no problem saying that. Like, why don't you and just nice guys get together? Stop trying to act like you can get better than this. This guy actually showed genuine interest in you and was a decent person, but no, you're a solid 6 at best, convinced yourself that you deserve a 10, and with your personality, that brings you down to a -2, so good luck. Hey, Tiffany, just to confirm, you're married? Yeah, you? What a wild way to start off. Probably not a good match then. Good luck in your search, though. Why? I thought people like you like married women. No burden, no commitments, just a personal preference? Alright, fine, I'm single. That was a quick divorce. Sorry, I just prefer not to get involved with anybody in a relationship. What a good dude. You know what? Let's give a round of applause for this guy, because there's a lot of assholes out there that would not give a flying fuck and would 100% jump on this opportunity. I've had some bad experiences there and don't want to risk it again, as it took a big toll on my mental health. Oh my god. You're a lunatic. You are a lunatic yourself too, says the cheating whore. Yeah, you're a bad experience. Put it on me. My fault, me to be... What? My fault, me too blamed. My fault, me too blamed. God damn, I feel bad for your husband, dude. He's getting cheated on, and he's as dumb as a box of rocks. Are you my ex-wife? You chose that kind of woman? Why not call yourself dumb? Everyone dunno heard from where said married women are the best. Yeah. I bet my ex-wife, who I'm currently, unfortunately, still married to, is out there saying the very same thing to her tweaker boyfriends that don't have licenses. You heard from the people, that's why you followed that trend and you end up badly. Why not call yourself dumb? Is it my fault? Do you know how to speak, lady? Like, did you mentally develop past 15? I never blamed you or judged you. I just said my personal preference was to not get involved. It's no reflection on who you are. And that's actually true. He never once, like, insulted her for being a cheating asshole. He just said he didn't want to get involved. And, handled it with respect. And then she goes off. I also had my bad experience, but I don't forward or thinks every men are like that. Women's feelings are more fragile and sensitive than men. Good luck then. Yeah, I'm sure you really give a fuck about feelings while you're cheating on your husband, you dumb slut. Good luck with that. Good night. Good night. Heart emoji. No, sleep well or anything is crazy. Like, bro, you'd think after that combo you'd want to put in extra effort or something. But nope, just good night, lol. Or maybe let me call you before you go to sleep. I hate men. Oh my god, dude. So this guy said good night. And even sent a little heart thing. First of all, if you're over the age of 20 and you're on fucking Snapchat, sorry, I'm a dinosaur. If you're on Snapchat and you're over the age of 20, I automatically deem you as a fucking weirdo. No sleep well, so this girl gets mad because he just said goodnight instead of tucking her into bed. You're crazy. I hope you're not serious right now. I thought you didn't want to call. But nope, just good. You hit me with a good night. Talk about effort. Yeah, you're putting in a lot of effort, honey. Yeah, I don't think I want to talk to you anymore. Nice girls, double standards at its best. How likely is it for a man with no kids to date a woman with kids? Because I'm looking. Excuse me? How likely is it for a man with no kids to date a woman with kids? Are you fucking... What a bitch. So, you don't want a man with kids, but you expect a man to date you when you probably have 18 of them? Good luck with that. Probably because you don't have a job and can't afford them and you're just going to bounce from dude to dude that can. Good luck with that. That's going to be a great life for your children. Why does the man have to have 0 kids? Because I will never be able to love someone else's kid the way I love my own, and that's not fair. And you expect a man to do that to yours. That's great. So he's expected to sacrifice what you're not willing to. Okay, good point. Yeah. This lady is 44. Okay, cool. I'm not sure about seeing you again. All right, good night. Wow, that's it? I fucking love that shit. I'm not sure about seeing you again. Okay, bye. Wow, that's it? Seriously? Okay. Now I realize that was a huge mistake. How rude. Grow up? You just pissed me off, and I never get mad. Yeah, I bet that's true. Sorry for being rude. I was not feeling good. Yeah, that's a good excuse. You don't feel good, so you get to get mad at somebody for agreeing to do what you wanted. Don't be immature and ignore me. I can get any guy I want. I don't need you. See the resemblance with the r/niceguys? My uncle is the old governor here and worked for the embassy. My family has power. You are nothing. Notice how your family has power. You don't. You're a conniving cunt that probably had daddy buy your fucking house and don't have the brains to actually hold down a career, so good luck with that. That's going to be a great life for you. Goodbye. So don't come back to blank. Yeah, so see, what r/niceguys and r/nicegirls have in common is, well, they think they deserve better than what they really deserve. They are arrogant fucking assholes who are usually solid 6s at best that could have a decent personality, and, like, I'm not saying that not being the most attractive person in the world means that you can't get an attractive person. That is not what I'm saying. You can be unattractive and still get a hottie, what boy or girl. You can be an ugly woman and still, like, beauty comes from within, not to sound cheesy. But if you are average looking and you're this type of narcissist and you decline everybody that shows interest in you because you think you deserve better, you're gonna die alone. Guy, girl, why don't you guys just date each other? Because r/niceguys and r/nicegirls, you both think that you deserve better when you really don't. If you had a personality worth liking, then maybe you could back up those words, but you don't. You don't deserve better. You deserve your equivalent, which is r/niceguys. You should just get together and stop thinking that people should pay to fucking be with you, because let me tell you, just conversing with you is a waste of time. Hey guys, surprise, I showed my face. So who's worse? What's the verdict? So r/niceguys are just balls of insecurities that literally blame the entire female population for as to why they can't get laid because they don't have the confidence to even fucking try, and they think they're owed this. They think they're owed the goddamn interest of women, and it's fucking scary, and it's that type of thinking that leads to like sexual assaults and shit. So I think r slash nice guys are dangerous. R slash nice girls, however, are kind of in a way the same but different. They're narcissistic. I think I deserve better, and this guy that's taking me out and treating me nice, I'm going to ruin it because all he listened to were white artists, or they just think they're the shit, that you should pay to hang out with them, and they're complete narcissists when in reality they're a 6 at best. If they had a decent personality, maybe they would be worth taking out to dinner, but they're not. So you got these shitty guys that are walking balls of insecurities, that hate women and think they're owed shit, that'll stay friends with them for years, just hoping that they'll get laid because they have no confidence. And then you got r slash nice girls, which are just fucking feminazis that hate all men and can't take rejection, just like r slash nice guys. But the difference there is they actually think they're worth the shit. You know those Karen videos that you see of some old lady bothering somebody in a park with nothing to do that day? This is them in their 20s. So I'm going to give the award to r slash nice guys because I think their line of thinking is creepier and will lead to actual crimes. Being a narcissistic cunt as an r slash nice girl, whatever. Worst case scenario, you die alone. But the r slash nice guys genuinely seem like they will murder or rape women. So I'm going to say they're worse. That's my verdict. This video is actually kind of fun to make. And I do just want to add real quick. Society is shallow, yes. But you do not have to be attractive to get a partner. Yes, attraction is important. I don't know why so many guys expect women to just date them just because they find them funny or whatever. Sorry, excuse me. You're not going to date somebody that you're not sexually attracted to, right? Like what? But I want to make it a point that if any of these people that I read the messages of today would just, be better people and have outgoing personalities, then you could probably get a woman or get a guy. You don't have to be attractive to get a partner. And I think it's interesting that r slash nice guys and r slash nice girls think they deserve a 10. And the only way you would get a 10 is to have a good personality. You just happen to not have a good personality and you don't look good. So what the fuck do you expect? But I want to make it very fucking clear that confidence is key. Just have a little bit of fucking confidence. Even if you're not the prettiest person in the world, it doesn't matter. If you can be funny, if you can be outgoing, if you can be spontaneous, charming, and somebody worth talking to, that's what matters. Women are not just these shallow creatures that are looking to fuck the 6-foot rich dude with a big dick. Sure, there are women out there like that, but that's not all women, and summing them up like that isn't fair. And not all guys are just these fucking pussy-hungry douchebags that are just looking to get laid, and these two groups should just get together and get out of the fucking dating pool and definitely not reproduce. Thanks for watching.